Whew. All right, guys. Whew. Sorry, I am 7 minutes late. Do. Yo, what's up? How y'all doing? Oh, goodness. Duckalope, what's happening? Bing Lunch, what's going on? Hit me them thumbs up for me, please. Sorry, I'm about, 6-7 minutes late. Sorry. I ended up, I had to drive up the road. So what's going on with you guys tonight? We're doing good. I tell you what, it has been a struggle on ducks here lately. I am quite sure that there are people who are shooting some ducks here in the state. I'm quite sure that. I'm quite sure that there are guys on public lands and private that are shooting ducks, but I cannot find them. I cannot find them. Hang on a second. So I got the whole Big Lunch crew or just a handful? Dukes, I'm trying to compete with the NCAA football championship. Well, that should be no competition at all. I should be the one y'all watching. Football. Football is very, very good to me. That's how I think about it. I've never been a sports person. I like baseball. I like playing it when I was a kid. I sometimes even like watching it. But you know what? Most sports people, they get so daggum divaed. The rest of the kids screaming and fighting. Dukes Williams, what's up? Cody Raid. All right, we're getting raided tonight. I'm doing my last on Wednesday before moving to Tennessee. I'm Backwoods Barbarian. What's going on? Yeah, let's do an incoming. Smash them thumbs up. Hang on one second. Tom, how you doing? Cody Moore. The only sport I like to watch is my bobber on the water. That's right. Let's see here. Don't give me a second. That'll work. I had after 5. Arkansas living. How you doing? Appreciate you coming in. The Shiner guy. What's going on, Rob? How you doing? Caribou Country Outdoors. How y'all doing? I appreciate the raid. Yeah, I did. Jay. I used to. I used to like watching high school and college ball. Never was a big pro ball guy. They just, I don't know. They just become divas. Doing good, Caribou. Appreciate you coming in. I don't want to. Yeah, I was. Yeah, from what I understand, he did. I missed it, to be quiet. I had a late job came in. Irene, Field Guide, how you doing? My favorite duck recipe. I think you ask me this each time. I like to do a slow pot roast style duck. Tina, how you doing? JV Outdoors. Listening but won't be in the chat. Good evening. Raymond Williams, JV. Everybody saying hey to each other and coming in. I appreciate it. Tom, I was getting ready to ask you the same thing. How you feeling? I see that you're feeling better. Are you auditioning for Santa Gigs? No. I had a job come up, and it's about an hour away. All I had to do was just go take a look at it, and Miss Kitty went with me, so I took her. Headed about an hour drive and an hour back. Took me 3 minutes to look at the job and then turn around and come back. There's nothing wrong with grill breast. Arkansas living. I like my ducks grilled sometimes, doing a popper or even cooking them like steaks. But if I really want to eat some good ducks, I slow cook them. Art invited here from the Rock, Newfoundland. Oh, Newfoundland. That is where I want to go so bad to go shoot ducks and get me a true Newfoundland or a St. John's dog. Took your daughter about 3 weeks ago. I'm assuming y'all talking about the COVID. Living Minnesota Outdoors. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Great channel, by the way. Appreciate y'all stopping in. Any of my mods that are out here in here, if y'all would kick out some people's channels, and especially Living Minnesota Outdoors. I picked them up the other day, and they got a good little channel. Prepper Book Club. What's going on, sir? How you doing? I think that's that Matthew McConaughey. All right. Mark J. Larson, how you doing, buddy? Well, Cody, sounds like you had a good time tonight. I'm sorry I missed it, Bo. I was on. I literally hung up with you or texted you and ran through the house, turned the computer on, and sat down. I hadn't even had supper yet. I'm Bobby Boucher. What's up, man? How you doing, brother? You killing any birds? You killing any ducks? Are you seeing any ducks? That's what I want to know. Is anybody seeing any ducks? Of course, I went Saturday, and I'm gonna tell you right now, they could have flew down my gun barrel, and I think I still would have missed. Better be cautious, backwoods barbarians. Mom's watching. You having a shrimp? Nah, Cody don't want no more shrimp. Yay, Bo, come on. Come on, let's make some hunting content. What part of Arkansas are you in? I may have asked you before, but I can't remember. Where are you at, Cody? Cody Moore, where are you at? Because I need to find some ducks. All the ducks are sitting downriver from the nuclear power plant. Ain't that the truth? We got a lot of people in the house, man. I appreciate this. If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. And moderators, if you would, please throw some channels out there. People take a look at them. We like to support. We do like to support. We don't do the subscribe. We support. We go there. We take a look at the channel. We like it. We click on it. We leave a comment. We leave a thumbs up. That's how we do things. That's how it should be. Yes, I am doing my Monday check-in. I was going to see if M&K was going to be in here shortly, but I was going to check in with him as well. Snow in East Texas. Violet Sturge. Do some cod gigging with us. Cod jigging. Is that in that big open water? I wouldn't mind doing it. I've never done that before. I like to do that, but I do want to get up there and duck hunt. That has always been a dream. Up in Newfoundland, PEI, Nova Scotia. That's where I want to go. I'm about 30 minutes from LA. Okay. Louisiana. Depending on what part of Arkansas you are, Bradley, near Bradley. Am I in the right direction? I used to hunt over in Bradley. Used to be a guy, a duck call maker called Sonny Kirkpatrick. And I've got about, let's see here, I got 4 of his calls. You haven't fished much. What's up with you, man? Why ain't you fish much? Yeah, I'd like to go. I'd like to go up there and fish for those cod. You've heard of him. Okay. Yeah, I got 4 of his calls up there he was up there near Bradley. All right. Let's see here. I'm showing 20 people in the house. Need some thumbs up, guys. Mine's not showing accurate count. Yeah, listen, Darren, I want to get her. I think we're going to have to make that happen. Bring Cody along as soon as they open up the border. Been cold. Oh, when it gets down, below 60, y'all get cold? All right, so let's do a little check-in here. If those of y'all that at the time on my channel, last Monday night, I have decided to try to lose some weight. That was my New Year's resolution. It was to lose some weight. Last Monday morning, I got and accidentally stepped on a set of scales, and I weighed 288 pounds. And I said, I'm not going to do it. M&K Outdoors, how you doing? I was just doing my check-in. So I decided to lose weight. So I'm going to do it sensibly, and I'm going to do it gradual. I'm just going to cut off cold turkey on the eat, what I eat and stuff, but I was going to start moving a little bit more, kind of like working out. So I started off doing a mile. And last week, I did actually, for the whole week, I walked 6 miles. I was walking a mile a day. One day, I actually walked 2 miles, once in the morning and once in the afternoon. Oh, you just dialed me out, Dukes. And so I did 6 miles last week. I went from 288 when I got on the scales this morning, right before taking a shower. I was at 282. So I've dropped 6 pounds in a week, and I was basically just watching what I was eating, how much I eat. Now I will tell you that the weekend came, and like Duke said, I cooked some biscuits and sausage. I did. I was duck hunting Saturday, and that is when I'm duck hunting with friends, I like to cook. So I did biscuits and sausage. Saturday, that was my cheat day. And in case you want to know, I try to watch what I eat, but then my plate gets empty. I understand. So yeah, I'm down 6 pounds, and I'm going to keep, let's see here. M&K lost 6 pounds too. All right. So we're tied up 6 pounds apiece. How far are you walking, M&K? Oh yeah. And I'm drinking water. I'm not cut out the sweet tea. Now I do like to have my sweet tea at supper time, and that's when I usually have it. But oh, did I miss something about a nice fight? About a mile or so a night. That's what I've been doing, man. Just doing a mile. Not a problem, Backwoods. Take care of the youngin. He lost 10 pounds in 2 hours. Doing the paleo diet. Okay. I don't know if I'm doing, I don't know what kind of diet. I'll tell you what I'm having. Every morning for breakfast, I have 2 boiled eggs. And throughout the day, I may get a snack on some, the nuts, the cashews and the pecan, the mix. I'll do that, and then maybe some little piece of string cheese for just snacking, throughout the day, and then have a sensible lunch. I was eating a sandwich here at the house, and at night I eat dinner. I mean, I'm going to eat dinner, whatever supper we cook. Whether it's chicken or pizza or even whatever. I'm just going to make it sensible is what I'm trying to do. Just make it sensible. Try not to overeat. And so that's what I'm doing that. All right. My other check-in. Let's see here. The channel. We're having a hard time finding ducks. I'm not kidding you. I mean, we're shooting a few. Yep. Moderation, Raymond. Moderation. We're shooting a few ducks here and there. Even after 1 week, I haven't felt this good. I know. Let's see, you pulled a blue cap on the trot line last year. I did him head with a ball peen hammer. Man, that's a big fish. Yeah, it does. It does, Irene. It really does. Um, but so let's see the channel. We're just having a time finding some ducks. I mean, we're shooting 2 or 3, 4 here, that kind of thing. I went Saturday. I had a chance at some ducks, and I messed it up. I just couldn't shoot. Whatever reason, my shooting was way off, and I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn if I was standing inside 2 foot away from it. And that's my fault, So, but we're picking up 2 or 3 here. But the other thing is last time I looked, I was at 277. Excuse me, 477 as far as my count, and I am trying to get up. I want 500 by the end of the month, guys. So that's what I'm trying to do. So, I'm pushing for that 500. Pushing for the 500. Let's see here. Bobby pulled a summer duck man from Maryland, really, out of a mud hole. Really, man, we got to get together one of these days. Actually, you know what? I think if I was in the trees that day, Saturday, I think I would have killed those ducks. But I went on open water Saturday, and I think I was measuring my distance. Harvey Black 2, what's up, buddy? What's going on? Joe Morgan, what's going on? President Dick shot a green at a 60-yard drop like it was hot. Yeah. I mean, I had ducks well within 30, 35 yards Saturday, and I could not hit them. It was, I actually, after I pulled the trigger, I loaded up and shot the water just to make sure I had shot in the gun, in the shells. It was crazy, but it was actually the first hunt of the season that I went open water, and just couldn't hit them. I just flat out couldn't hit them. Just been a slow day for once. Yep. I spent most of the day today working on a video. I'm not sure if I like it or not, so I may have to scratch it and start all over. Keep the footage, just scratch how I put it together, I guess you'd say. But other than that, that's what's going on. With the channel, with me, I'm trying to lose weight and continue to work on it. I'm gonna try and get the range this week and make a pile of 22 brass. Hey, that sounds like fun. I appreciate it. Yeah, I need to I'm gonna start hitting the range when the duck season with. Of course, we got to the end of the month when at the end of the month is when the duck season ends, and I got 2 days in February. The first 2 Saturdays, I believe, and the first Saturdays for the veterans hunt, and then the duck season will be over with here in South Carolina. and we're going to start hog hunting after that. Sharing the love of hunting, prepping, outdoors, and cooking. That's right. That, but we're going to start doing some hog hunts. Got a little piece of property I can hit, and we can hunt them at night, so that's a good thing. And we're getting it set up now to do that, getting them coming in, and then hopefully some conservation videos coming on after that. It is crazy. You wait, Tom, you sit there and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. And when it finally gets here, it's gone. But we have these 2 veteran hunts. I think it's the 6th and the 12th of February. And trying to get that lined up. Take veterans and active duty. We're all going to go out there and do our thing. Man, I needed that water. Needed that water bad. Felt like I was dehydrated. Yep, goes way too fast. So, any other duck hunters out here? I know that I know Cody went after 5. I know Bobby, but it's yep. I know my wife will be happy when duck season's over with. That's when I told her I was going to trim this beard up. Judith and Dan, how you doing? So y'all don't forget those thumbs up for me, please. Yep. I'm gonna trim it down a little bit. I always do it at the end of the duck season. Trim it down. I don't cut it off. I just trim it down. It's starting to get a little curly right in here. Can't get it to straighten out. Mud Tramp, what's up? How you doing? All right, so I have a question. I want to ask everybody. I want to ask them all on the live stream, and then I may do a video about later. So for those that are not in the live stream tonight or who are supporters of mine, but just need to listen. I have beard oil, beard butter, beard oil, and I've been using it daily. I just can't straighten up. It just wants to fly everywhere. Personally, I don't care, but you know. But anyway, my question is I am thinking about changing my name, my channel name, and I'm still going to be doing duck hunting and stuff, but I'm thinking of something towards the idea of my state of South Carolina, which is also known as the Palmetto State, and changing my name to my channel name to the Palmetto Outdoorsman or the Palmetto Sportsman, something like that. So I just want to hear what everybody has to think about that. leave a comment. Tell me what y'all think about that. Because I do other things than just, I mean, duck hunting is my life. I mean, there's no getting around it. I would rather duck hunt. In the Palmetto State Army there too. Yes, it is. I know Cody wants to, he likes Palmetto Sports. Talked about that on the phone earlier. The Palmetto State Armory is right up the road in another town called Columbia, so it's not too far. But I do like to do other things. I mean, I do like to fish, and well, the president and vice president say they like the DD-365. Okay, hooked on quack. I think somebody's actually got that one, Judith. I'm not sure. DD-365 outdoorsman. Okay. Palmetto sportsman. Okay. Or I could just go big bass fillets. I would do that. I would do that. I'd probably get a lot of hate mail from Florida, but yeah, I could probably do that. But I like to hunt. I mean, I like to fish too. I like to turkey hunt. I like to hog hunt. I like to deer hunt. I like to shoot doves. You know, I like to do other things. It's just, but I will say, I mean, duck hunting is my passion. I mean, if I had to give it all up, everything, I'd have to stick with duck hunting. And oh, listen, I'm 407 K9. After 5 outdoors, Alex, the Carolina outdoorsman, Palmetto sportsman. Okay. I mean, seriously, I mean, I don't want to lose my content, and I don't want to lose anybody. But yes, I like to cook, to catch, clean, cook fish. Period. If they little, they little. If they big, they big. I keep them. I eat them. When I go fishing, I want fish to eat. I don't fish for the sport. I fish for food. Um, um, yeah, I know, Joe. I know that I can do videos and other things. I'm just trying to, I'm just wondering if Daddy Duck is just a turnoff to some people. I mean, if you think of, now my kids call me that. I got kids within the family, cousins and nieces, and they've always called me Daddy Duck, and that's how the name started. But I'm wondering if it's a kind of a turn off. Somebody hears Daddy Duck. I mean, they, so yeah, the Palmetto Sportsman's Classic, and right up the road from where I'm at. We are fans no matter what the name. Feel God likes. I like Daddy Duck too. Okay. That's what I'm trying to. Duke says I think Daddy DD-365 works. Okay. So I'm kind of like half and half going on right now for the guys of y'all that are in here. It's just something I'm pondering. I'm not saying I'm going to do it tonight or do it tomorrow or just something I'm kind of pondering. It is a name. That's for sure. And in case those that don't know, the Daddy Duck comes from the, like I said, how about the Biscuit and Sausage King? My dad is Papa Duck, or I'm Daddy Duck, and then 365 is, I think about duck hunting 365 days a year. So I don't know. I haven't gotten that far, Rob. To be quite honest, just something that I just something I've been pondering in the back of my head, and I've talked to a few people. Me and Cody from After 5 Outdoors have talked about it. So, just something I'm thinking about. Palmetto Duck Country Outdoors. Yeah. Anyway, it's something to think about. I may do a little short video on it, see what everybody else thinks too. Then I might have to do another logo, huh? Won't be hard. What I'm thinking about as far as the channel goes. So, either is fine with me, dude. Okay. Appreciate that, Joe. Up to 482. Oh, man. Come on, guys. Share. Like to hit that big 500. I've been chasing that dream. Chasing the dream. Yeah, I didn't. Well, do I have a Daddy Duck 365 tattoo yet? No, I don't have a tattoo yet. But I thought about it. I have tattoos on just about everything else. I just don't have one of those. There's still time to change. Yep. Anyway, so what's going on? If I do get a Daddy Duck 365 tattoo, that's going to be an awesome piece of work. That's for sure. Right wing retrievers is a possible name for our kennels. Not bad. I know where you're going with that. So, yeah, not bad. Hey, I've even got a I've got a name for a hunt club and kennels that I've been holding on to for a long time. And if ever, which I'm sure will happen eventually, but if ever this channel really explodes, I would I wouldn't mind doing videos for other people. You know what I'm saying? Going out and setting up and videoing them. And I've even got a name for a production company. So I'm thinking ahead a little bit. No worries. Not a worries. You do it on your live, Cody? 483. Ooh. Um, I appreciate these guys. I really do. Everybody's coming in and the supporters that I'm getting, I sure do appreciate it. I am working on this as hard as I can. I've got some videos that are raring to go. I like to put out one a week, and my next video will be coming out Wednesday. Tom, you take care of yourself, brother. Thanks for stopping in. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up on your way out. Live in Minnesota, gained like 45 people. Now, awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think you'll carry everything with you. It's just that's what I'm afraid of, is that I'll lose subscribers because they don't see the Daddy Duck channel. They'll see another channel, and that's what I'm afraid of. But like Rob just said, it's just a name change. So I'm afraid I'll lose some because they'll come in and say, "What is this?" And without watching the video. That would be the only thing that I worry about. Yeah, Joe. Um, you're right. Yeah, they do play. There's some games that are being played, and eventually I'll have a viral video, and then bam, yeah, I got it. I actually had a comment on one of the videos that I did in association with Cody with After Five. We did that Christmas video. And I got a comment that I think they're called the Collins Country. They said that video should have went viral. They said it was that good. They thought it was that good on Santa Claus video that I did. So I'm kind of hoping that some of these will just take off. I really do. Floating out in a couple of videos would be a good idea. Helps people that are watching your videos knows what's going on. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, Shiner. Just try it out. Like I said, I'm not saying I'm going to do it tonight but maybe after this duck season we may switch it up a little bit. Oh no, you didn't. You didn't. I was waiting. Are you serious? He said America's Got Talent. Oh, they will need new stickers. Yeah, I have to do a whole lot of stuff. Oh man, that is good. That is so funny. I don't want to get. Well, you kind of hinted. Okay, so any of y'all watched any of my videos? The Santa video, if you don't know, that was me singing in the video. I was. And I did a song on my 40 questions video. Duckmaster Outdoors, what's going on, buddy? I haven't seen you in a while. Maybe do a beginner how-to thing. Okay. You talking about a beginner duck hunting video? But anyway, I was singing on that 40 questions video, and I got caught singing. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know when and where or how, but I got caught singing. So I don't know if it was a good Elvis, Rob, but JV Outdoors. They singing my song, huh? I should be getting royalties from that thing. Yeah, I may do that. I tried to do a few things earlier in the year. Maybe I didn't put it out well enough. Of course, I was learning, and I'm still learning. You go there when I came across it, how everything was prefaced. It was too good not to use. That's gonna be good. Oh, this is gonna be really good. All right, so I had a question just was text to me, so I'm gonna try to answer this the best I can. If you're watching this on YouTube, well, you are watching, but if you're watching it through the YouTube, this should be down below. I don't know if you're on your phone or whatnot, and if you scroll down, you should be able to see where the thumbs up and stuff are at. And if I'm not making that clear, and somebody type it in, but it should. If you're on you're on your phone, you should be able to just kind of scroll up, and it'll be right there. Does that make sense? I'm trying to. Let's see if I can't figure this out. Somebody's trying to figure out how to do thumbs up. Put a thumbs up on the. To go back a screen on your phone for thumbs. Yeah. Not a problem, Mark. Not a problem. It's probably me, Cody. Almost at 500 sweep. Oh, man. I'm about to have a conniption. I'm trying to figure out if it's on the phone. Hit X in the corner below Matt, and it's up. There it goes, right there. If you're on your phone, there's a me. There's a little X. Mash that, and then hit it. Well, I'll probably stop talking. On those phones are bad news. I'm still dumbfounded. Oh. All right, we got it. He's got it. Cool beans. 484. Yes. You know, it was really funny because the other night, last Monday night, when I got rated, I went up to 482 before that night was over with, and then it dropped to 472 by the next day. It was that. I don't know if I got purged or what happened, but I'm trying to work my way back up. I'm on a big screen. Whoa. Yeah, more likely, Rob. But it was kind of shock. I mean, I went that high and then they deleted your account last month. Oh, man. Yeah, could be. It could be. And that's what you got to remember, guys. I mean, we have a lot of friends. We have a large community here. And when we go to support someone, we got to support them. We got to watch their videos, leave a thumbs. If nothing else, leave a thumbs up. I mean, watch it and leave a thumbs up. If you can't think of something to comment, this happened to me. I watched a video and it was really good. I was in a hurry or whatever. I hit the thumbs up and I don't comment, but you got to, some type of engagement to help everybody out. Oh man, we're rocking tonight, guys. Let's see here. Got 19 in chat. 19 chat, 28 thumbs up. Somebody gave me a thumbs down, but that's cool. What shotgun and choke setup do you use? Okay, great question. All right, I hunt primarily with 3 different guns: a 20 gauge, a 16 gauge, and a 12 gauge. Now, my 20 is a Remington 1100 20 gauge, and generally, because I hunt a lot in the swamps, I either hunt a modified tube or, improved cylinder. Dunlap, what's up? That's on my 20 gauge. Now, my 16 gauge is a Belgian Browning 16. It's not the sweet 16, it's the standard. So it has a fixed full choke, which means there's no interchangeable chokes. It's fixed full. And I use that primarily all the time. I just love that gun. And then I have 12 gauge Browning silver. And I generally hunt when I hunt, I'm using modified or and if I'm in some really thick timber, I'll shoot improved cylinder. But generally, it's a modified. So anywhere from modified to full, I guess, on the 3 different guns that I use. Oh wait, I missed something. I was trying to answer a question and I missed. I got a new vest and set it off trying to load it. Ooh, yeah, I bet that did make you jump. Might make a video out of it. A $20 mistake. Yeah, I bet it was. Yeah, I need to get one of those vests, Rob. That's my next. Um, that's going to be my next purchase. All right. So Cody kind of let a few things out earlier, I guess, on his live stream. Yeah, I do. Rob, I have a certain way that at the end of the year that I clean my guns, and it gets thorough clean at the end of the year. During the year, I swab it out and get a wipe down, but I don't tear it all the way down. But at the end of the year, I do. Myself and Cody were invited to Kentucky this spring and to go turkey hunting with the Binknell Bunch. And if you don't have the Binknell Bunch, they do have a YouTube channel. It's Jay and his kids, and they do a lot of hunting and fishing on their channel. And they have a really it's a really cool channel. Well, anyway, they've invited us to hunt with them this year in Kentucky. So that's what we're looking at doing come this spring, meeting back up and then going over to Kentucky for our springtime turkey hunt. And I'm excited. I can't wait. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I can't wait. I don't want to go into the details of what the turkey hunt is about yet. I'm gonna kind of hold on to that a little bit, if y'all don't mind. But it is a turkey hunt, and it's for a good cause. And so we'll just have to leave it like that for a little bit. I kind of want to hold on, kind of hold it close to my chest. Yeah, spring turkeys. Oh, I tell you, that's the turkey hunting to me is if I couldn't duck hunt anymore, I hope I never, which I hope never happens. Eventually it will. I'm quite sure. Old age kept us up to all of us, but I do love spring turkey hunting. Oh my goodness, I absolutely 100% love it. It is my. If I couldn't duck hunt anymore, that's all I'd do is turkey hunt. Sound like there'd be some shenanigans. There might be a little bit. Mountain mushrooms I might be able to handle, but I'm not sure about the Rocky Mountain oysters, Jay. I'm just going to be straight up. You'll wheel me out to the duck boat. Yeah. I've always told everybody that if I pass away, cremate me and stuff me into some shotgun shells and fire me off on opening day. That would be the way to go. Either that or lay me in my duck boat and slide me out in the swamp and shoot flaming arrows at me, one or the other. And go out the old Viking way. Yeah, Joe, I've noticed that as well. Where I'm hoping that I started this channel last February, and really, I mean, when you know, and for everyone in here that's ever started a new channel, I'll probably say the pretty much the same thing. We didn't know what we were doing and where to go. And I'm not saying I know what I'm doing now. I'm just saying I have more of an idea of what I want to do now. And I'm going to be hitting the range a lot, shooting skeet and sporting clays, that kind of thing. And that's going to be coming up in the spring and summer, and like tune-ups and stuff like that. It's, you don't know what you're doing either, huh? Yeah. So, I mean, that's kind of a lot of the ideas that I've got, going in my head. Boss is fine. Hey, that boss shells. I would love some boss. I want those. I waited too long this year to order them. When I went to order them, they didn't have what I wanted. I want them 16 gauge 2 3/4 number fives. Them number fives. I was hunting as a kid when we used to be able to shoot lead. Gun cleaning, gun safety. Yeah, got all that in my head for this coming spring, summer. It's just, I do know, I did notice last year I had a hard time getting started. People aren't thinking about duck hunting, where I'm thinking about it all the time. So I gotta come up with some things to get people interested. But yeah, Cody, boss shotgun shells. Yeah, you can use the holes. That'd be fine. Either that or Federal Black Cloud. I do like my Black Cloud shells for my 20 and my 12. We're waiting to see if old Morgan Cross was going to come in tonight. I had a little something for him. Wild Man 307. I was hoping he'd come in tonight. You know what? I do not know how I did that. I think it was because it's a verse video, one call versus the other call, and again, my weird sense of humor really kicked in on that video, and doing the intro to it, kind of like a fight, and then the two duck calls going off at the same time. That's the only thing I can think of. Or I know that the calls themselves, they're called cut down calls, and I think this is a cut down call, and oh heck, these right here, these are the two cut down calls that I did on the video, and they're also cut down calls that I use. This is made by R&T. This is the Mondo, and this is Kirk McCulloch cut down call. And it's the design of the call and everything on that. It makes them considered a cut down versus a call like this, which is considered a J frame. And I think cut down calls are becoming more and more popular now. They are harder to blow. And another three on. Yeah, the migration. The migration is because nobody's shooting any ducks, and what's going on. I have friends that work at the Federal Ammo. Frequently get bulk factory seconds for next to free. Yeah, send them my way, Living. I'm send them shells to me. But the migration pattern video, I held on to that video for a very long time. I was actually scared to put that video out because I was pretty sure that I was going to upset some people, and I did. I really did, because I do believe that the migration is changing, and there's a lot goes into it. I mean, and you have to understand. Disclaimer. I am no waterfowl biologist. I'm not a waterfowl biologist. I did not go to school to become a waterfowl biologist. I'm a duck hunter, and I've been doing this. I've been duck hunting for 48 years, and I've just seen things, and I do read a lot, and you can't help but look at what's going on. Ducks pretty much move. They migrate due to moon phases. They migrate cold weather. They migrate because of food sources and water sources. And it's a combination of all of these things that make a duck migrate. And they migrate south. They migrate north. They migrate east and west. And through the course of the year, ducks can travel all four directions at any given time. So if you really cold, like I'm in South Carolina, so I need my ice line, okay, needs to be in Virginia. And then we'll see ducks in North Carolina, and then some will trickle down. But even the ones that trickle down are being short stopped, and they're being short stopped because of corn impoundments. And I'm not going to get into it because I do believe that a man has a right to do what he wants to on his property. So, but with that said, it is legal to plant corn in the United States and then flood that cornfield while the corn is standing without harvesting. Now, I'm no farmer, but that is not a normal agricultural practice. And in my opinion, very humbled opinion, it is basically legalized baiting. Now, I don't want to get into that. I don't want to get into that with anybody because, yeah, Cody, he saw it firsthand. Because we had ducks. We had a lot of ducks. We saw a lot of ducks, but they were high birds, and they were going from these private impoundments to the refuge and back flying high. They weren't going to come down to where we were at. But anyway, so you have that, which now, and you have to understand, I'm strictly speaking right now locally to my state. So my home water, where I love to hunt, has very, very little food source in it. It does have some, but it's very little. And think about this for a second. If you take an unharvested grain field, corn, soybean, even rice, unharvested, you can put, I think it's 2,000, and don't hold me to this, guys, because some of my numbers may be off, but you can hold 2,000 ducks per acre per day. And if they're not being shot, if they're not being harassed, if they're not being run out, if they're not completely solid out, they're going to stay, and they're not going to go anywhere. I mean, there's just not. I mean, there's no reason for them to go. Because in the late 70s and early 80s, I mean, we had warm weather years, and we still shot our limits of mallards and big ducks. We shot them all the time, and it didn't matter. But then our food sources started to go away, and that has a lot to do with the area that I hunt's been flooded since the late 30s, early 40s. That's the 1930s, 1940s. So that vegetation that was growing had been underwater, and it's not going to grow. Okay, it's very, very simple. And so you've got all these issues, all this stuff that's just going on, and it can get overwhelming for a fact. But we do have a lot of these impoundments that are all over my home state, and it's just not my home state. It's states above us. It's states to the west of us. It's the east is Atlantic Ocean. So, but if you compound all this together, it's going to make ducks change their migration patterns, and I believe that's what's happening. Again, I'm no biologist. I'm not a biologist. I'm straight up. I'm not. It's just things that I have seen over the years that make me really believe in this. You can head out west and see the same thing in different states. So, yeah, I think the migration patterns are changing. I think that was one of the reasons, Rob, why that video did so well, because a lot of public duck hunters are not seeing the ducks that they used to see. The older guys, and the younger guys, they think 25, 30 ducks is a lot of ducks. It's not what I'm used to seeing, thousands and thousands, in an area that I've seen. So, that's my humble opinion. That is all just but me. I don't need to get any more hate mail from that. But I think that's why that video did so well. And now I'm really seeing it grow now that the duck season's in, because people are searching for this stuff. Yes, it did. I did one short one. I did a very short video on that, and it didn't do too well. But again, I don't think I did it in a way that like Cody did, because hate mail means someone saw the video. Yeah, I know, I got it. We have a lot here that stop at our lake, but it's a refuge. Yeah, it could very well be, Joe. And the federal government, they do plant the refuges. That's what it's there for. Mark, you take care of yourself, man. Thanks for coming, brother. I really do appreciate it. But anyway, that's my humbled opinion on that. And I still chase them. I still chase ducks. I still chase them. I love chasing them. I like trying to figure it out. And every year is different. Our water levels this year have gone up and down, up and down, up and down, which was really crazy. And even Cody will tell you when he came down here, the first place we went to go hunt, the water was so low. Same lake system. You got to understand that. Same lake system. The water was so low we couldn't put the boat in. We drove 20 minutes up the road into the river part of the system, of the lake system, and had not a problem putting the boat in or going where we wanted. Matter of fact, it was way too much water in the swamp because it's right off the river. Hey, there's nothing wrong with the other shooting sports either, Joe. What's up, Chapman? MTG, what's happening? Glad you can make it. And yeah, I do have a Go Devil, Rob. I try to put every video I do, I try to put, especially hunt video. I try to put the Go Devil in there. Man, doing good. How you doing? You blame the government? Yeah. There's the most regulated sport in the United States is waterfowl. By far, it is one of the most regulated. It is definitely the most regulated hunting sport. Yeah, Rob, if you really want to know how cool they are, ask Cody. I took him some places. I took him some places. And he also saw some places that that those motors can't go. By we went into a place when we stepped out of the boat, we were ankle deep, and it was still running. He literally got tangled up in the tree. Yeah, that was. Yeah, that was funny. We were trying to get some different angled footage up a duck we knocked down. More than once. Hey, at least I didn't run you into any bush monsters. You didn't see a snake and you didn't see an alligator. Okay, you're good. And I actually didn't get that crazy. Going through the trees I did a couple times. I actually slowed down on one section. I actually slowed down. Yeah. But you know, it was really funny, Cody. A good friend of mine I talked to um, was hunting near where we were at, where we did the Christmas video, and they ran up on an alligator, big one. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did, Cody. You pulled that one out of your hat. That's for sure. Yeah, I'm trying to get up there. I really do want to get up to where Cody's at. I want to hunt up there bad. I want to try to make that happen next year. Pretty much they're shut down. Um, we've had some very cold nights down in the 30s and 40s. Um, the water temperatures are dropping. When it drops like this, you may still see some in the if it's sun shining outside and it's warmed up, you may see them, but they're very, very, very sluggish. So you just got to keep your eyes out. That's all. Jay, the only time that I don't hunt with a dog is during the early teal season. And come November, unless it's in the 80s, and it has been in the 80s for a week, 2 weeks, I just watch. I just keep an eye on the dog. But during the regular duck season, I'm like Miss Gracie. She's too old to hunt right now, and Sadie was never really trained. Never really trained. She became a pet, but I won't take a dog out during the early teal season in September. That's basically the only time I will not take a dog out. And I don't care how deep the water is, I'm hunting in the boat. I've had them come up to the boat before. So, oh. Yeah, I've never had a dog like that, Joe. I can tell you now, Miss Gracie, gunfire does not bother her, never has. Water has never terrified her. Boat rides have never bothered her. But one thing that will bother her, and that's firecrackers. Every 4th of July, every New Year's Eve, that 80-pound lab will crawl up in my lap. She is terrified of fireworks. Is alligator hunting big down your way? It is getting there. We're not like Louisiana where they have a very long season, and they actually fish for their alligators. What I mean by that, they'll set lines out to catch them on hooks. Here, you have to draw for a tag. If you get drawn, then you go out and you can either spear them, or you can, and you only allowed one alligator, so you can spear them, or I believe you can spear them. Use a bow on them, or use a line with a grappling hook on it and snag them. And once they get up to the boat, then you have to dispatch them with um, bang stick, I believe. I have never hunted them here in South Carolina. I'd like to, but if you get, it's a lottery system on the draw, so you have to put your name in for it, pay for it, and you may not get it for 3 or 4 years. And then once you do, then you're only allowed one, and and you have to be in a certain area. You have to draw for that area. So that's one of the reasons why I have never done it. I think it would be fun. I have fish for them in Louisiana once when we were down there on a trip, and I got invited, and I helped them fish. So, and that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, they have. I've only been down there, like I said, I've only done it once down there, and I only did it for that one day. Can they use a pistol or rifle? I thought it was just bang stick. If anyone knows, Dukes will know. Had a guy lose his arm gator hunting last year. Wow. Yes, pistol and or rifle. Okay. All right. Well, cool. Is it or caliber size on the pistol or rifle, Dukes? I don't know. I've just never done it here. Now I have when I was a kid and a little bit dumber, I've caught some small alligators by hand, but that's about it. We just let them go. Bang sticks are common too. Okay. No caliber size. Most people use pistols. Okay. Hey, listen, I appreciate y'all coming in, man. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I can't wait to get up there this spring. That is, I can't wait. And that invite came out of left field. It just all of a sudden happened. So, Judith and Dan, thanks for coming in. I appreciate y'all coming in. I do. Thank you so much. That and probably because they utilize probably since they're fishing for them. Of course, the cost of the ammo that definitely makes sense. But they use every piece of that alligator. They sell every bit of it. So I'm quite sure they don't want to put a big hole in anything. Whereas around here, we only get one. Did I hear pistol alligator hunt? Yes, you did. We got to get drawn for it. I'll have to check on the regs on that, Cody. I've never done it here, so I don't know. But you got to catch them first. You got to grapple them up. You got to use a long line with a grapple hook, and then get them to the boat. Then you can shoot them. They do the hiding for the meat. Gator tail is absolutely great. I love gator tail. Yeah, he's supposed to be Chapman. Thanks so much for coming in, man. I really appreciate it. Y'all have a great evening. My understanding, the swamp stalker is supposed to be moving up this way, and if he does, I definitely want to get a hold of him. Yeah, I don't think there's any out there. Yeah, I just don't know if he started or when he's moving or anything. There's another channel, Early Bird Early Bird Farms that are good friends with him, and that's how I'm getting mine through Ronnie at Early Bird Farms. Yeah, I don't think you have too much to worry about, Joe. They're a southern critter. Yeah, well, if you do, tell him I said hey, and still looking forward to meeting him in person. And that's what I hear. I hear the same thing over and over and over. I really do want to meet him. So what's everybody up to? About running out of things to talk about. Give me an idea. Do, do, do. One thing about alligators, and my experience is, if you leave them alone, they're going to leave you alone. So you're going to spear pike. You probably end up with a spear in your foot. Well, you only got a hole that big. If you do, I want the video. I want all rights to that video going in your foot, or a spear going in your foot. Oh, it's a 4x4 hole. Okay. I want to see y'all with the little augers, and I want to see, Yeah, I think you're right, Dukes. I think you're right. I have done some videos, mostly when it's breaking down on me. but that's not the motor's fault. That's my stupidity sometimes, most of the time. I think I've turned Cody into a believer about the mud motors. That's for sure. And Dukes is starting to fall in love with them more and more. Yeah. I actually didn't believe when you that you didn't have one already. I really did. You're like me in a lot of things, dude. We're old school hunters, and we like going back to our old places. And but I tell you, unless I start hunting the coast a lot, and more open waters, I'll probably never go back to a traditional outboard. Yeah, y'all have a lot. Well, they do have smaller motors, like a 10 horse. Y'all have 10 horse restrictions. Longtail. You can get a long tail. I think it's a 9.9. I have to look it up on the website, but I think they sell a little what they call a crawfish model. Go Devil Motors, they do. They open up a lot of doors. They do. You can, and there's, and you know, there's other motor companies out there, and of course, there's other boat companies. But one of the things that drew me to Go Devil, even when I was looking at them before I met Robin, is, and guys that don't know, Robin Inanimate is Nab's Go Devil. He sells the Go Devils down here. In my home state, he's the guy that sells them down here. But it's how simple they are, and you know, there's really not a lot for them to break down. Where I've seen other motors break down, these are just very just sturdy and reliable. When I hit it big, we're gonna race one day. Yeah, you have to put about 600 more pounds on that little boat that he's got. That boat that y'all got, dudes, that thing flies. Same motor. I mean, it's basically the same motor. It's 35 horse, but that boat will fly. It's just shorter and lighter. I tell you what, I love to hit it big. I ain't lying. I might have to go play the lottery tomorrow. But I think a longtail will do you really good up there where you're at, Cody. Oh yeah. All you need is one good video. That's all you need. One good video to hit it, to go viral and hit it big. And search that video. That one video. I think if your boat's heavy enough and they can break through the ice, and that I mean, that's the big thing. When am I hunting again? Not sure. May maybe Wednesday. Maybe we'll have to see. I'll give you a call. I'll give you a call tomorrow. What are my preferred duck blind snacks? Well, I have my crack cocaine is fried apple pies. That is my crack cocaine. I love my fried apple pies, but I like to cook breakfast. And if I'm hunting with one other person, if I'm hunting by myself, then I bring snacks. But if I got a couple of people hunting, I like to cook, and I do biscuits and sausage. And I actually cook the biscuits and cook the sausage. And if you'll go back into my archives and look up cooking biscuits is the name of the video. you'll see me cooking. And I think on the video I just put out here recently with Cody in the collaboration, there's a little small snippet of me cooking off the front of the boat, and I was cooking biscuits and sausage. Hey, Joe, you're not the only one, dude. I'm kind of saving a lot of my stuff. It made you pay attention. Yes, I cook biscuits and sausage while I'm duck hunting, but I can't just cook for myself. I mean, that's just really, really hard. There's no fun in it, really. And as I was telling Dukes the other day, we were hunting together the other day, and I can have a bad day of duck hunting where we don't see anything or we don't shoot anything, but it's still a good day. I can cook because I really do enjoy cooking, and I have a little. I call it a biscuit maker, and I got my cast iron skillet, and I fry my sausage in my cast iron skillet, and then do the biscuits in a biscuit maker over. I got a little 2-burner stove, so that's what I do. But there's nothing. I mean, especially when it's a cold day and you're wanting something really, really, really good, and you want to eat. Oh, we do that. We Joe, our state has a huge rice culture in our state. Actually, I did some videos on it, and on growing rice here in South Carolina. We have a huge rice culture, and we can eat rice 3 times a day without a problem. Yeah, I need to get out there and do. I love specks. I love hunting speckled bellies. I even got a speckled belly call. Don't know how to blow it that well, but I still got one. I wish, and of course the East Coast doesn't have any speckled bellies, but the more they did, whew, be all she wrote. Yes, they are the best tasting goose out there by far, and they act so much like mallard decoying. They respond to a call real well, and you hunt them in the field, you can hunt them in the water. They're great. I love them. Well, Dukes, you figure the trip out, and I'll bring the stuff. I'll definitely cook on the tailgate. Yeah, it is. I've got a cheap spec call, and I've been trying to learn how to blow the thing. I just can't get it right. Excuse me. Not a problem, Cody. I appreciate you coming in. I'm only going to be on here about another 15 minutes or so. So I understand you're getting ready to go stick your foot with a spear. So make sure you take a lot of good video on that. That's got to hit the blooper reel. I do appreciate you coming in, Cody. As always, brother. Yeah, I won't miss your next one, Cody. I promise that. And Cody, if you're still there, I do appreciate the raid, man. As long as it doesn't. I appreciate the raid, brother. I really do. You too, bro. All right. Any other questions? Anybody got any questions? We got about 13 more minutes. I'm gonna be on here. Anybody got any questions they want to ask? My beard's going crazy. But Dukes, if I do go hunt Wednesday, I might have to see what's going on tomorrow. But if I do hunt Wednesday, I'm going back to the swamp. The heck with that. That open water. Yeah. I've actually I was home all day today doing yard and some other things. And I had to watch the news pretty much. I watched it early this morning, ordered a cup of coffee, and then I turned TV off. I haven't watched it since. What do I season my trophy bass fillets with? Salt and pepper, and a very decent. I like the Louisiana fish fry. I think that's actually what it's called. And I like the fish fry. The Louisiana. I think it's called Louisiana fish fry, and I like that as far as my breading. And other than that, salt and pepper and hot grease. Okay. You can't really see them in the video, but right behind me, on my right, your left, I have a pair of breathable waders. They're called High and Dry. I actually did a video on them, High and Dry waders. They are breathable. High and Dry. They're not insulated. Okay, so if you have colder weather, you need to layer up underneath. I like breathables. I know a lot of people like neoprene. They've been with neoprene for a long time. And but my very first pair of breathable waders, it was an eye opener. And what I mean by that is how well you can move around in them. It's like almost like wearing a pair of jeans. It really is. They're so comfortable. And the high and dry, and the reason why I picked them, when breathable waders started coming out years ago, a lot of the companies have problems with the seams would leak. Now, I will say that on breathable waders, they will rip, not in the seams, but the regular, they'll rip a whole lot easier. And so you got to be careful when you're walking and stuff. But high and dry waders, their seams are taped 5 times, basically. So most other breathable wader companies, they're taped. Some are taped 2, some are taped 3 on the seams. Well, high and dry is taped 5 times. So they got 5 layers of tape and glue and whatever else on their seams, and which makes them. That's where you're going to get the majority of your leaks at. Also, about mid thigh down, they have on the outside they have a guard, and it's made out of Kevlar. Now, this is not the kind of Kevlar that you can't shoot yourself, okay? But it has a Kevlar material, and it's very, very tough and rugged. So if you hit briars or snags or whatnot, it's going to glance off. And but I like high and dry, and I did a lot of research on them, and I've watched a lot of other videos, other YouTubers. Some of them are big names, and I'll name them because they have some great channels. And that's Joel Strickland from Surviving Duck Season, Thomas from Virginia Outdoors Unlimited. They're these high and dry waders, so I took a look at them and called them and talked to them, and I went and ordered a pair. And for the most part, they're not that expensive. I mean, they're $300. Now I got mine beginning of the year, and I had another pair of waders, and I've had breathable waders and other brands of breathable waders, and they just don't. So I may get a year or so out of them. That's it. Now I got these this year, so I did a video on them, the unboxing kind of video. And Joe, I'll get with you in just a second, man. And I did an unboxing on them, and I've been wearing them. And I put my waders on at the boat landing, and I put them on there, and I get in my boat. Okay, I do wear waders in the boat. I know some people may not like that, but I do. Generally, I hunt by myself a lot and don't have anybody else in the boat, so it's a whole lot easier just to drop the boat in the water and wade out to it and pull it up, and gotta have waders on. So, but so far I've been very impressed with the high and dry waders. I really am. But time will tell. Time will tell. And at the end of the duck season, when it's all said and good, I'm gonna do another review on them and my thoughts on them. But right now, I love them. They're comfortable. They're very, very comfortable. Let's see. Really. Well, brutal. They became. Yes, I've had a frozen beer too. Even here in South Carolina. Okay, didn't wear special gear, but people that is it a gimmick? No, it's not a gimmick. It's not a gimmick. Materials have just gotten better. When I started duck hunting, and when Duke's probably can say the same, all we had were black rubber waders or the green rubber waders, and if we were in high cotton that year, we probably got a pair of canvas waders that had rubber sandwiched in between it, and that's all we had. That was what we had, and we layered. I mean, I looked like a Michelin tire baby sometimes with all the clothes that I had on. But I don't think it was a gimmick. I don't now. The materials that are coming out nowadays. I mean, think about when Gore-Tex came out. What, 30, 40 years ago? It was all the rage, and it still is. But when we started, we had canvas hunting coats. I mean, you remember the old duck's back coats, brown coats? Now, I will say, I think we give a little too much credit to duck when it comes to camouflage. I personally have my own camouflage pattern that I like to wear, and that's called natural gear. And I'm actually not even wearing it tonight, but this is mossy oak, and I got some kind of blades hat on. But I think I think the material is just gotten so much better over the years, and it's not a gimmick, and it can help you stay out a whole lot longer. I use military field jackets. I had one for years. They got it at the Army Navy store here in Sumter. So, but now, I mean, with fleece, and I mean, I still wear wool. I still wear my wool. I like wool socks. But I use the merino wool, and all right. So that's what I was wondering was about the vision thing. Yeah. Okay. So any animal whatsoever you're after, camouflage helps. But what people have got to remember, especially with ducks, is they are so they're not the predator, they're the prey. So their eyes on the sides of their heads, right? And they can see movement. So if you pretty much just stand still and don't move around, and you somewhat blend in, I think you're good. But a lot of people have forgotten how to stand or sit still. I mean, I do. I have that same problem. I mean, I paint my face, and why do I paint my face? Because it shines right here. Sunlight hits it. You can see it in here, even on this light that I have here. You can see my eyes are my face is shining. So I kind of dull it up a little bit with face paint. But if you stand still, I've always wanted to try this. If we had a lot of ducks here, like we used to, I've always wanted to put on an orange jumpsuit and duck hunt, just to prove the point that if you sit still, that ducks, they're not going to flare off of you if you're just sitting still. But sitting still is your key. It's just like deer hunting or anything else. Casey Karsten, what's happening, brother? Glad you could make it. I think that if you just sit still and don't move around a lot, that you're gonna have that's what everybody's biggest thing is. Just sit still. Quit moving around. Quit that kind of thing. You've been moving? Where you move? You move from the house, or you moving somebody? English tweed was the original camouflage. Yep. But I do have a camouflage pattern that I do like, and that's just natural gear. I think it blends in a whole lot better. Yeah, we bought it. Well, congratulations on the new house, Casey. You came in about. I was fixing to pull out here in just a minute. I've been on here going on 2 hours. I'm a little bit tired myself, and I hadn't had supper yet. And it's going on 10 o'clock. Oh, goodness. Well, I do appreciate you stopping by. I really do. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up for me. I appreciate it. I'm on the road to 500 right now. Last time I looked, I had 484. Well, get with me before the season ends, man. We got to go try to eat a duck or cook a biscuit. Joe, I appreciate you coming in, man. Thanks so much. You gave me a lot to think about, brother. Thanks, Irene. I really appreciate you coming in. I really. Thanks so much. Rob, you take care of yourself, brother. I appreciate it. I appreciate that, Joe. Well, guys, I've been on here for a little over 2 hours. I think I'm going to call it a night. Got a few things I want to do tomorrow. Got to finish up some stuff here around the house. And it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. So, but Dukes, if you're still here, I'm going to try to get a hold of you tomorrow sometime. We'll try to figure out something for this week. But I want to thank everybody for coming in. I do appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun. Remember, every Monday night at 8 o'clock, unless something terrible happens, I will be here, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Might as well just say it and get it out. Feel free to share any of my videos on any of your social platforms. I would appreciate it. I am on the road to 500, and I would like to get it quickly, and or as soon as possible. Okay. So, Dukes, you take care of yourself. Casey, take care. Live in Minnesota Outdoors. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. Keep doing the great job you're doing on your videos, man. I enjoy them. But y'all have a great night, and we will see y'all next time on Daddy Duck 365.